Hello, everyone. Welcome to Soul Prism Podcast, where we share bite sized nuggets of wisdom for your body, mind, and soul to serve you, the emerging soulpreneur. My name is Tammy Mack, and I am so excited. Today is 888, the 888 portal, and I'm really excited to introduce you to my guest today. Gina McDonald is an energy healer, intuitive guide, and crystal healing practitioner dedicated to helping individuals heal and connect with their authentic selves. With a passion for empowering people to embrace their unique qualities and reclaim their inner strength, Gina combines crystal therapy, energy work, and an intuitive insights to guide clients on a transformative journey. As the founder of Journeys with Jeana, she offers crystal energy healing, intuitive guidance sessions, and educational workshops. One of Gina's unique gifts is her ability to channel dragon energy, tapping into their ancient wisdom and powerful protective forces. Through this channeling, she helps clients access deeper layers of healing and transformation. Join Gina as she shares her wisdom, experiences, and tips for living a balanced life and empowered, all while exploring the mystical and magical realms of the dragon energy. My friend Gina is a 1-3 mental projector, and I am so excited to hear more about the dragons. Welcome, Gina.
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here today and talk to you about all the fun stuff.
Now, please tell us what is so special about today.
Well, today is the day that Journeys with Gina is born. It actually was birthed into the existence this morning at 8:44 a.m. and it's been a journey to get here, and I just it's her birthday, and I'm so excited and happy to be here to celebrate that today with you on this podcast. That's amazing.
Well, I'm so excited to have you here. First of all, Gina is a dive-in diva. She is one of my mentoring clients, and I just feel so proud of Gina today. I just have to say, she has worked so hard and has been so brave and courageous in bringing her dream into reality. Her dream of building this beautiful business called Journeys with Gina, and she's done so much in such a short time. We've been working together for less than 3 months. And in these 3 months, she has created her business. She has created her first lead magnet, her first offering. She was even a part of a bundle and being able to share her offering with many different people. She's done so much amazing, amazing work, not only just what she's manifested, but the deep level of inner work that she has participated in and grown from in these 3 months of opening up her heart, of taking care of herself and learning how to really serve from a full cup and really serve from the saucer and really open her heart up. And I am so excited to hear about the dragons. Can you share a little bit about the dragons, Gina?
So the dragons are pretty cool, honestly, and I will say it was through this work. It was through the work of opening my heart. It was through the work of connecting my heart space and my womb space, and also just healing energetically that got me to. So I realized that I have always had a connection to dragons, even as a little kid. And it's so funny because that, as we grow, we're told that, we're conditioned that those things aren't real, that this is just, fantasy land, blah, 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 blah. Well, I am here to tell you that it is not just fantasy land. That the dragons are here. We don't see them because they operate on a different plane of energy than we do, but they are here to guide us and to help us. And so I have two dragons that come to me. Their names are Serendipity and Seraphina. And one is a darker blue cobalt color with purple. It's actually my tattoo. And then the other one is more it has the cobalt blue but has more aqua accents, and so that's Seraphina is the lighter of the two. She also is the one that brings in the feminine energy. Serendipity is the more masculine of the two, although I want to stress dragons do not have a gender, but is just bringing forth that particular energy. And so when they come to me twined in a double helix, and it's super beautiful. And they actually installed a golden helix in me in one of my meditations, and that is what really caused this creative connection between my womb space and my heart space. And they actually gifted me with a meditation too to help other people do that, which will be something that I will be offering as part of my Journeys with Gina business. But really, I just love them so much, and I love it when they come to me. They came to me night before last and actually woke me up out of a sleep. So where I was like sound asleep, and then I wake up and I'm like, what's going on? And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, here you are, and we kind of go on this little journey, and they impart some wisdom to me. And I record that so that I can remember, because that really, when I'm channeling them, it's not really truly for me. It is to bring forth to it's to bring it through me. That's my magic. They're bringing it through me, and I'm bringing it to everyone else, whoever is meant to receive that. So,
That's amazing. I love, first of all, that you are celebrating and opening this business on the 888 portal. The sun is in gate 7, which I connect to the Seraphine Dragons, right? They are the support team. They are the keepers of the gate, right? They're at the gate in between your next level, right? Your ascension. And they're there to support you and to guide you and to nurture you. And I just love synchronicities and coincidences. And so the fact that you're opening your business during the 888 portal, which is connected to the dragons, is so very powerful, Gina. I love that so much. Another thing that you love to talk about and love to work with is crystals. Can you share a little bit about your love of crystals?
well, again, going back to things that you've always loved, I have always loved rocks. I was one of those kids that would come home with pockets full of rocks. Ooh, this is a heart rock. Ooh, this heart has a ring around it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And so, now I've just branched out into more minerals, right? And I studied with Evolve Healing Institute and got my certified crystal practitioner certificate. So that was quite an intensive program, going through understanding how to work with crystals, what has different energy, how to use them, and working with the energetic body. And so I do work with crystals and do layouts on bodies to support different things. I also use them in my home. I set crystal grids for people to support them in different things that they're going through. For example, there was a woman in a group I'm in whose daughter was going in for surgery, and I just felt called by my heart, and I went and set a grid to support her daughter in her surgery, and I sent her a photo of it so that she could show that to her daughter, and they could just absorb that and that crystal energy, because that is the super cool thing about energy and crystals and working with that stuff, is that I don't actually have to touch this rock right here to be able to use the energies of this rock. I can it can be transmitted through a photo. It can be transmitted if you just think of the qualities of the rock in your mind and say ask to bring those qualities in for you. For example, this is just a little smoky quartz. I love smoky quartz. Smoky quartz is very grounding, and I keep it on my desk because sometimes I get very energetic, and I will reach out and grab it and hold it just to kind of ground me down, bring my energy down so that I'm not out there too far and, really coming with this scattered energy. And so, but if I am maybe out in public or somewhere where I don't have my smoky quartz, I can envision in my mind's eye my smoky quartz and ask for that grounding energy, and it will have the same effect.
I love that so much. I think we're really starting to open up to the possibility that crystals, that things that are not human or that have a heartbeat, are healing and have so much wisdom. And crystals and rocks, they are the oldest wisdom that we have here on Earth. And so I love that you're honoring some of the oldest minerals and consciousness that we have here on the planet. That is so beautiful.
And I can teach people to work with crystals and tap into the consciousness, because they do have a consciousness. Like, have you seen that cool thing where they're doing now, where they connect the little things to the plants, and you can actually hear the music of the plants? Well, crystals have energy to them too, and as a matter of fact, many things that you use on a daily basis, your watch, your computer, have quartz crystals in them because of the piezoelectric energy that they transmit, right? So it's already proven scientifically that they transmit energy. So for me, it's not a super huge leap that different crystals with different grid structures, because crystals all have their own different structures, would be used for different types of energies because they're transmitting a little bit different signal. So it's very fascinating, but I have studied it quite deeply. And also, I've gone on my own crystal journeys where I have meditated with my crystals, and I have gone in. I've met the divas of the crystals, so they're little energetic beings, and I've had them share wisdom with me. And fun fact, I even at one time channeled a mountain. So, if you
That
want to
is
talk about some ancient wisdom,
That's amazing. I've had that experience myself as well, and it's so amazing when we can connect to um, things that we never that we're not taught in school, or but we intuitively can connect to in our own ways, using our imagination, using our heart, and using our outside sources, our other senses that we're not practicing with so much. When we can really explore those senses and really put them online and turn them on and support in new ways. One of the other ways that you help people is through sound. I would love if you would share a little bit of not only the sound healing journeys that you bring, but also the voice that you have.
thanks for bringing that up, because that's the part that is a little bit newer to me. Like, I'm super comfortable in my rocks and I'm super comfortable in my dragons, but the sound is, well, it's beautiful. So for one, I do sound journeys with sound bowls. I play the sound bowls. I also have my tongue drums, and play a variety of musical notes while we're doing meditation and things like that. And that's really beautiful. I think a lot of people have seen sound baths, so they're kind of familiar with the bowls. And then the tongue drums are just a little bit, they're not quite the hand pan, but you play them with little drumsticks, and they make these beautiful chimey tones. And so, and that can be really soothing and relaxing. And I know I often do that when I find myself being kind of out of sorts, that I will go and just play on the drums and or with the bowls, and just let that sound envelop me. Fun fact, I also do use it to cleanse my crystals. But the other sound healing methodology, or is, I do light language. I channel light language, and that is an amazing experience, because it's not me doing it, but it's just opening up that channel and letting come through what is going to come through. And sometimes I sing, and sometimes I speak it, and other times I just sign it, or it's a combination of signing and singing. And it's so beautiful, and you can feel um every person has a different experience with it. So when I'm channeling light language, what I'm feeling might not be what you're feeling, but many times we're feeling the same things. And so when light language happens and someone is channeling it for you, um it's not a one-on-one translation, right? So you're not just, it's not English words coming into my head and out of my mouth. Not like that at all. It's sounds and waves of sounds, and sometimes movements and combinations of sounds that you wouldn't necessarily put together and just having a conversation. But then also what happens is your body absorbs those sounds and things like that, and you have these wonderful somatic responses. So sometimes you can feel it in your heart space, other times in your throat, sometimes in your back, and you can get tingles, your hair can stand on, and you can feel warmth, lots of heat, sometimes cold and contraction. And so it's really beautiful. It's really amazing. Light language is a language that all of our souls recognize. So even even if you are not open, or you think it's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, which I've had that reaction from some people, and that's cool, but that doesn't mean that your soul is not receiving that.
I love that so much. I love that so much because, yeah, a lot of times we just don't get it, but our body does, right? Or we don't want to get it, but our bodies still respond to it resonates, right? The vibration resonates throughout our body and hits us in a different way. So even if consciously or mindfully, we may not be understanding the experience, our body is. And so I love that you're sharing that. And so I'm curious, how is it that we can work with you? What is it that we can find on a website, or how is it that we can connect with you? What services are you offering? I want to hear more about that.
Thank you for asking that. Yes, so I do have my website, journeyswithgina.com, and my name is spelled Jeana. So if you type in Journeys with Gina, you will not get there, but Jeana will get you there. And the website is still in its baby stages too, but I do have a booking button, and if on that booking button is where you can book with me. And right now currently I'm offering what I call a one and done, so that's kind of fun. What the one and done is, the purpose of that and why I'm offering that is because oftentimes we just have something that we're trying to figure out, or something that we're trying to sort out, and we need a space to do that. And so I liken this to kind of like cleaning out your purse, right? You just need to go in, dump it out, reorganize, put it all back in, and kind of move forward. And so that's what that's for. And depending on the goals of the session, I will bring in my tools, whatever it is I need to call upon to help you sort it all out, so to speak. So that's one offering I have. Another offering is I will do a energetic crystal healing session where we just clean and clear your chakras. So that, and all that you have to do for that is show up and be in a relaxed space for about 50 minutes where you can be comfortable and uninterrupted. So that's all that's required of you for that session. And then I'm trying to think, I thought there was one more that I had. Of course, I have a complimentary session where we can just chat if you want to just have a get to know you. Do I want to work with you, or I want more information about what I could do and see if I can help? There's always that free session you can book with me. Um, oh, and the other fun one is coffee and crystals, and that one is a shorter version, and that's kind of where we just chat, and then I can recommend some, if you want more information about crystals, how you can incorporate some into your life, or maybe just like I'm feeling drawn to crystals, what do I need, that type of thing. So that one's just kind of a short little quickie. there will be other things coming as I develop more into. I have some things in the works. I'm developing a group offering, and the acronym for it is FITFO.
I love that. Can you share what FitFo means?
FITFO means figure it the fuck out. And literally, what this group is for is that I speak to so many people these days, and they're like, I know where I'm at is not necessarily what I want, but I don't know what I want. And so, in that group setting, what I'm doing is I'm creating a space, a safe space, a container where people can share their ideas and bounce things off each other, because we spend so much time nowadays since COVID, I think, kind of isolated, where we don't have that connection or opportunity to collaborate, right? And so that's kind of what this community that I want to build, this group that I want to create, is about collaboration and sharing ideas, but also helping people figure the fuck out. What do you want? What does it look like if you were living your dream, your heart work, your passion, right? That's what I'm doing. That's literally what I'm doing. I'm burning down the ashes of my old life, and I'm rising like the phoenix into my heart work and what I truly want. And it took a lot of work to get to that space of what do you want and allowing yourself to feel that. And so that's what I'm hoping that Figure It the Fuck Out is going to help people do.
Well, speaking of that, what is your big dream? Because you know me, I'm a big dreamer. I love, that big picture. Of course, we have to take steps to get there. But Gina, tell us about your big dream and your vision for the future.
My big dream, my heart work, what I want, and so this has been on my heart since I can go back to journals where I was writing in 2017 about this. So I know that this is my heart work, and Journeys with Gina is just kind of the gateway drug to that. But what I want to build is I want to build holistic healing centers. I want to build healing centers in our communities where workers like myself can go to perform the healing. And the reason I want to do that is because that there are a lot of walking wounded out there. And when I say walking wounded, I'm not saying, oh, there's something wrong with you. I'm saying that's where you're at in your journey, and it is time to connect with the people that can help you heal along your path, just like I had to. I did not get here today and heal the things I've healed today by myself. And so, like we have doctors' clinics and things like that in our communities, we now need to have these healing spaces where we can bring these more holistic modalities, where we're working with people's energy systems rather than just their bodies, because the energy system and the body go hand in hand. And you will more is going to come out about this in the next couple of years. This is not, I'm not breaking new ground. There have been people who are studying this well before me, in how your energetic body is related to your physical body, and how your mental body, your mind body, and your energetic body all connect, and how that is creating disease. And so what we're doing currently with Western medicine is we are only treating the body piece, and we are not treating the energetic piece, and it is going to be more and more important to combine those. So my dream is to bring those centers to the communities for the healers to practice in, so that the people have a place to come and heal.
I love that so much. First of all, I love that you're creating a collaborative space for healers, because a lot of times there are healers that want to help, but it's hard as a small business owner to get out there. And so for you to create a collaborative system where many healers can come into one beautiful place, and people can sample, or people can experience different healers that they may not have ever known about. So that is super cool. I love that so much, Gina.
Well, and there's another piece to that. There's another piece to that, and that's where my kind of real life experience prior to my woo life experience kind of connect, is in the fact that a lot of healers are not business people, so to speak, right? They want to come, they want to heal. They do not want to deal with infrastructure and how do we keep the lights on and how do I get a website up and everything like that. And so, in the system that I'm imagining and what I am wanting to create is not just to like create a space where here's a healer and you can meet a healer, but a space that supports the healers being able to do the healing successfully while someone else is handling the backside of it, and also bringing in support for those healers that should they want to build a business, they are also going to be able to do that, being guided by people that understand that piece of it.
That's amazing, Gina.
It's
I
a big vision. It's a
It's a
big
big
vision.
vision, and we start, taking small steps, and those small steps create a tipping point, and then we create those quantum leaps. So I am so excited for you, Gina. I'm excited for your journey. I'm excited for today, you opening up your business. Do you have a group or anything that you are doing tonight?
Well, I do have a private Facebook group that's called Journeys with Gina, and I invite anybody that wants to join to join. I'm, all the only requirement is you have to be nice, and no politics. And but tonight at 8 p.m., I am going to go live in the group and just kind of talk about what we're talking about today. And then I'm hoping also to bring, because it's at the end of the evening, a little sound bath, just gratitude and celebration and joy and peace.
That sounds amazing. Well, I'm definitely in for the sound healing because I have experienced Gina's sound healing before, and it is amazing. It's so relaxing and so soothing and perfect way to end the 888 portal and to really bring in your dreams, your hopes, your dreams, your wishes into manifestation in the most relaxing and receiving way. I want to thank you so much, Gina, for being on the Soul Prism podcast today. I'm excited to support you in the future as you move into manifesting your dreams of building your centers and helping other soulpreneurs, healers in their visions as well. We're going to leave some contact information below so you can grab her freebie. And do you want to share your freebie really quick?
Well, I have two actually. I have two that I'm offering. One is called Empowered Femininity, and it is a little guided workbook to just exploring you the feminine energies that you have within you. I know that well, we've talked about this so much, but the world has been very oriented toward the masculine energy, and it sometimes we have a hard time even understanding what is our femininity, what qualities do we want to embrace. And so this is just a little journey for you to dabble in that energy, see what you want, what you like, what resonates, what doesn't. But it's really just a little exploration and helping you discover what your divine feminine energy feels like. And then the other freebie I have is all about Leo season and how to work with the energies of Leo season, and giving some affirmations, some intentions that you might want to set, and some crystals that you could work with.
Amazing. Well, we will leave those in the show notes below. Thank you so much, Gina, for being on the Soul Prism podcast. And I can't wait to connect more. And thank you, everyone, for watching today. Bye.
Thanks, Tammy.